Hello, dear viewers, and welcome back to our channel where we explore the latest happenings within the British royal family. Today, we delve into a story that touches upon themes of hope, disappointment, and the enduring complexities of family relationships under the royal spotlight. Recent reports suggest that Catherine, the Princess of Wales, known to many affectionately as Kate Middleton, has been harboring a deep desire to help heal the much-publicized rift between her husband, Prince William, and his brother, Prince Harry. However, it's now being claimed that her hopes may have encountered a significant setback, leaving the princess reportedly quite upset following a recent move by her brother-in-law, the Duke of Sussex. It's a narrative filled with poignant history and present-day challenges. Before we unpack the details of this developing situation, please do take a moment to like this video if you find our royal updates informative, and consider subscribing to our channel so you don't miss out on future discussions. Your support truly helps us continue bringing these stories to you. Now, let's explore what's being said about the Princess of Wales's aspirations for reconciliation and the events that have reportedly cast a shadow over them. For many years, royal watchers observed what appeared to be a genuinely warm and affectionate bond between Prince Harry and his sister-in-law Kate. Before Harry married Meghan Markle, the trio of William, Kate, and Harry often appeared together at public engagements, frequently seen sharing jokes, laughing, and displaying a comfortable camaraderie. Many remember the easy smiles and shared glances, indicative of a close-knit relationship. Harry was often pictured looking relaxed and happy in Kate's company, and she in turn seemed to embrace him as a true brother. This closeness was a heartening aspect of the modern royal family dynamic for many observers. However, as we all know, the relationship landscape within the family has dramatically shifted in recent years. The departure of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle from senior royal duties, their subsequent move to the United States, and a series of candid interviews and publications have laid bare deep divisions, particularly between the two brothers, William and Harry. Amidst this ongoing strain, and significantly, following the public announcement of her cancer diagnosis earlier this year, and her subsequent period of recovery, sources close to the situation have suggested that the Princess of Wales has been doing a great deal of reflecting. Facing a serious health challenge often brings priorities into sharp focus, and according to reports, Kate has developed a renewed determination to try and mend the fractured bridges between her husband and her brother-in-law. The idea was that perhaps, after the turbulence of the past few years, a path towards understanding and forgiveness could be found. This reported change of heart, this desire to move past the acrimony, was seen by some commentators as a potential turning point, driven by Kate's well-known emphasis on family unity. But navigating the path to reconciliation is rarely straightforward, especially when played out on a global stage. Recent events concerning Prince Harry's legal battles in the United Kingdom have reportedly thrown a spanner in the works, leading to disappointment for the princess. Earlier this month, Prince Harry was involved in a 2-day legal proceeding concerning the level of security provided to him and his family when they visit the UK. Since stepping back as a senior working royal, Harry's automatic police protection funded by the British taxpayer was altered. This has been a point of contention for the Duke, who has expressed concerns for his family's safety when on British soil. During these recent legal arguments, details emerged suggesting Harry felt the decision regarding his security arrangements wasn't just procedural, but potentially punitive. Reports surfaced claiming Harry suggested that the reduction in his security level by the institution, often referred to colloquially as the firm, was part of a larger strategy designed to exert pressure on him and Meghan, essentially aiming to keep them within the royal fold. It was reported he felt this situation confirmed his worst fears about the dynamics at play behind palace walls. These are strong allegations implying deliberate manipulation by the very family structure he was born into. According to an unnamed insider cited by Heat magazine, these kinds of claims from Harry, while perhaps jarring to the public, didn't necessarily come as a complete shock to many within the royal family itself. The source suggested that unfortunately the family members have become somewhat accustomed to him laying the blame for his troubles squarely at his family's door. This paints a picture of weary resignation on the part of some royals, who feel they have repeatedly been positioned as the source of Harry's difficulties. However, while the broader family might have developed a certain level of resilience, or perhaps weariness toward such accusations, The same insider source claims that the Princess of Wales reacted differently. Kate, who had reportedly been nurturing hopes of fostering peace, was left feeling particularly devastated by the turn of events. Why such a strong reported reaction from Kate? The source elaborates, suggesting that for the princess, who may have been mentally or even actively exploring ways to encourage dialogue between William and Harry, these latest allegations felt like a personal blow. The insider was quoted as saying, "It still stings that Harry's managed to have yet another dig, insinuating that they forged this elaborate plot to keep him and Meghan trapped in the UK." If this report accurately reflects Kate's feelings, her devastation likely stems from multiple layers. Firstly, there's the setback to any potential reconciliation efforts. Building bridges requires trust and goodwill, and public allegations suggesting manipulation and plotting by the family inherently undermine that foundation. It pushes the prospect of a harmonious resolution further away. Secondly, there's the personal element. Given their previously close relationship, hearing Harry reportedly voice suspicions that paint his family, potentially including his brother and sister-in-law, by implication within the firm, in such a negative light could be deeply hurtful on a personal level for Kate. The suggestion of an elaborate plot contrasts sharply with the image of the straightforward, family-focused individual many perceive Kate to be. This reported disappointment highlights the immense challenge of repairing relationships fractured so publicly. Every statement, every legal filing, every interview can potentially reopen old wounds or create new ones, making the path to reconciliation incredibly fragile. The history of the rift, marked by events like the Oprah Winfrey interview and the publication of Harry's memoir, Spare, has already created significant hurdles. Each subsequent public airing of grievances, especially those involving accusations against the family institution, arguably makes the distance harder to bridge. For the Princess of Wales, who is navigating her own health recovery while raising 3 young children, the added weight of this ongoing family turmoil must be considerable. Her reported desire for peace likely stems not just from a personal wish for harmony, but perhaps also from a concern for the long-term impact of this division on the family's legacy and the well-being of the next generation, including her own children and Harry's. What this recent episode underscores is the persistent difficulty in separating personal family matters from the duties, perceptions, and indeed, the legal and security apparatus surrounding the royal family. Harry's concerns about security are personal and understandable for any parent. Yet, how those concerns are voiced, and the interpretations placed upon the responses, inevitably become entangled with the broader narrative of his relationship with the institution he stepped away from. So, where does this leave the prospects for reconciliation? If the reports about Kate's feelings are accurate, it suggests that even those within the family who might wish for peace are finding the path forward fraught with obstacles. It indicates that the trust deficit remains significant, and public actions continue to have profound private repercussions. To summarize the key points we've discussed today, reports have emerged, primarily citing an insider speaking to Heat magazine, suggesting that Kate Middleton, the Princess of Wales, has been hopeful about mending the relationship between Prince William and Prince Harry, particularly following her own health challenges earlier this year. However, Prince Harry's recent legal proceedings regarding his UK security, and specifically his reported allegations that the security downgrade was a tactic by the firm to control him, have allegedly left the princess feeling deeply upset and devastated. It's reported that she feels stung by these insinuations, which seem to counteract any quiet efforts or hopes she might have held for reconciliation. While other royals are reportedly somewhat accustomed to Harry placing blame on the family, Kate's reaction is said to be one of particular disappointment. This situation certainly gives us much to reflect upon regarding the immense pressures faced by the royal family, the enduring pain of fractured relationships, and the significant challenges that lie ahead if healing is ever to occur between the two brothers. The intersection of personal feelings, public duty, security concerns, and media reporting creates a complex web that is difficult for anyone, let alone those involved, to navigate. We must, of course, remember that much of this is based on insider reports, and the true depth of feelings and intentions within the royal family remains known only to them. But the narrative presented certainly paints a poignant picture. What are your thoughts on this situation? Do you believe reconciliation between Prince William and Prince Harry is still possible? How do you interpret Kate's reported reaction and her desire for peace? We would love to hear your perspectives in the comments section below. Please share your views respectfully. Thank you so much for joining us today for this discussion. If you found this update valuable, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more insights into the royal family. Don't forget to click the notification bell so you're always informed when we upload new content. We appreciate you spending your time with us. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.